Hi there, I'm Christine, the Gemini Stitcher, and welcome to my YouTube channel. You can see from my surroundings, I've moved out of the house. I have a sewing shack, as I call it, in the garden, and I'm starting to get it ready for spring and summer because obviously it's too cold to sew out there in winter, but I'm moving back my stuff all back outside, not inside. So I thought I'd do my first Monday plans and makes video out in my sewing shack so you can all see where I'm going to be for the summer and the spring. So I'll start with what I'm wearing. I haven't been doing this and I've noticed that other YouTubers are, so I will follow suit. I'm wearing the Billy sweatshirt by Tilly and the Buttons with the balloon sleeves, and I've used, you can see, a lovely glittery cuffing around the neck. And the fabric is one that I've had for a while. I got it from a company called Flamingo Fabrics. I will put the link below. They do some gorgeous French terries and sweatshirting fabrics at quite reasonable prices, so it's worth having a look. So what did I make last week? Not too bad, to be honest, on my D-Stash challenge. And I've made a start on my Sew Frugal challenge as well, so I'll give you a sneaky peek at that. But before I show you any fabrics, I hope you all had a fantastic Mother's Day yesterday. I had a lovely day. I just did exactly what I wanted, which was sewing. But my lovely son, Ben, had a brainwave for Mother's Day this year, and he got me. Are you ready for this? He didn't get me flowers, he got me flowery fabric. How gorgeous is that? I am absolutely buzzing. The best present ever. Well done, Ben. It's a, for a 22-year-old lad, he's not done bad. It's a cotton lawn, it's good quality. And look at those sunflowers. Absolutely beautiful. I've got to rack my brain what to make with this to do it justice now. It's got to be something that's going to last a long time because that is a phenomenal present. For a sewer anyway. So what have I made this week? The first thing is, hear the hanger rattling, one of the Vetiver blouses. It's been on one of my D-Stash videos, this, and I've made it with a lovely frill on the bottom. Now the alterations I've done on this pattern are I've raised the neckline and I did a narrow shoulder adjustment. I am a 35 bust, but I made this in the smallest size because the first one I made in the size according to my measurements, and it was huge. So the second thing that I've made are part of my Make 9 challenge, and I made my first pair of Mitchells. This is a fabric that I've had in my stash for a while. Sorry, they're a bit creased. So the Mitchells are a closet core pattern, and again I'll pop the link below. They have this unusual dart, pleat detail on the front where that's the pocket, and then there's a pleat here that you can see that goes down the front, and I quite like them. They're a comfortable fit. These are the tapered leg version, and in my plans for next week I am going to be making the wide leg ones. Scary. Never made wide leg trousers because I'm only 5 foot, so we'll see what they look like on me. It might be a total disaster, but we'll see. So that was my second make from last week. The third thing I did was a bit of a cheat. I'd already started making these last summer, and don't know why I fell out with them, but I must have done anyway. I have 2 or 3 things that need finishing off, and I thought, right, I'm going to finish something off this week out of my, I call it my disaster bag. These weren't a disaster. These are a pair of Sashas with the nice pockets on the front, and then the backs I've chickened out and not done the welt pockets. It's plain on the back. So they're a pair of Sasha's in a lovely cotton stretch sateen fabric from Guthrie and Garney. Again, the link will be below. They have quite a few different designs in this fabric and it's really nice for spring. So I'm looking forward to wearing those. And then the last thing, oh no, second to last thing that I've made is a Viola top from Forget Me Not Patterns. Love this colour. And it goes great with these trousers. I think that's why I finished the trousers. So, oh, I know I've got something half finished that will go with this top. You can see that there's a lot of tucks and pleats in the front. A jersey top normally takes me, I would say, half a day from cutting out. I spent all day doing this because there's a lot of precision where those tucks are. There is a video to help you, which is great. So I do recommend if you buy that pattern, it's a Viola top by Forget Me Not Patterns. And I do recommend watching the video. It really helps. So then the last thing I've made is a start on my So Frugal. Now I'm not sure whether we're meant to be showing these until the 31st of March. Basically, you've got to find a free pattern and make it in fabric from your stash. And I chose a blouse and shorts. And these are the shorts. And they've come up really well. It took me a couple of hours yesterday. And these are from Mood Fabrics. They have a lot of free patterns on their site. So again, I'll pop the link for these down below if you're planning on doing this So Frugal. That's the bottom half of my outfit that I'm entering in that challenge, which is on Instagram, and you've got to submit it on the 31st of March. So Instagram will be flooded with So Frugal outfits, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm enjoying it anyway. I've found loads of free patterns. Mood Fabrics, I've got loads of them, hundreds of them. I was at it again last night looking at them. I need to wind my neck in and concentrate, and that's why I've started doing these Monday plan days for me as much as anything, to set myself up for the week. And I might not get everything finished, but at least I know what I'm doing that week instead of just randomly going off and doing odds and sods and ending up feeling like I've got nowhere. So what am I planning on doing this week? Well, on Wednesday, I'm going to be going down to the lovely island of Anglesey. I have a holiday let down there. Pop up a few images for you to have a look at if you're interested. Comment below and I can send you some details. But I've got to go down and do a spring clean on Wednesday. And I won't be back till Friday. So I've only got today and tomorrow and Saturday, Sunday. So 4 days to fit some sewing into. But I have made some plans. So the first thing that I want to make is I've got this gorgeous ochre rammy linen. I went mad and bought 4 meters of it because I love the colour. So I'm going to make a few things out of this. But the first thing that I want to make are the flared leg Mitchells that are meant to look like that. I've copied the image on the pattern because I absolutely love it, and I'm going to try and make it in that ochre linen, and I'll let you know how I get on next Monday. So that's the first thing, and the reason that I picked that is because look at this. It's from Minerva and it is a quilted double gauze. So it's got these amazing leaves and leopard print on one side, and then the inside is a plain black double gauze. So I'd seen just put that over there. I'd seen a jacket that I really wanted to make, but couldn't find a fabric that I wanted to make it in. This is the pattern. It's from Fibre Mood, and it is the Marcia jacket. Now I'll just flip through a few of the images so you can see the clever thing about it is that the sleeves are detachable. Challenge for me. And welt pockets in the front of a jacket as well. So I'm pushing myself to do things that I've not done before, which is always good. So every month I'm setting myself a challenging project as well as everything else. So my challenging project for the month of March is to do the Marcia jacket. So we'll see. I might not get both of those done this week because I've got a short week. But I will definitely get them done by the end of March. So that's it for this week out in my sewing shack. Think about me if it starts snowing again, won't you? Because it won't be a good idea. I'll be running back inside with my sewing machine, won't I? But that's okay. It's great when the weather gets a bit better, and I love sitting looking out at the garden instead of sitting watching the TV while I'm sewing. So let me know what you think about my plans. Let me know what you're planning. Are you doing the Sew Frugal? If you are, what are you making? So that's it for today. I will see you next Monday, and I'll be bobbing on probably in the week with some of my other little videos about my other challenges that I'm doing. So take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.